Hey there, everybody. This is Mac, and we are going to do some word problems about inequalities. Okay, so this is version B. I had a version A that we did earlier, and you can find that and the video I do to explain how to do these at macstutorials.com, M-A-C-S. If you guys could like and subscribe to this video, I'd really appreciate it, and I'll keep these things coming. Anything I can do to help people out with the algebra, okay? So let's see how we can talk about these. Liam has $45 to spend on sandwiches that cost $5 each. How many sandwiches can he buy? Well, that's if he wants to spend it all, but he didn't have to spend all of his money on sandwiches. So the sandwiches, we know that they're $5 each. So we're just going to write 5x. That's the best way to do that. And when it's all said and done, he has $45. Now, if all he's going to buy is sandwiches, you just put an equal sign and you solve for x. Okay, but we know that he's got $45. He can spend all the $45, but you could spend less than. So we want this 5x to be less than or equal to 45. We can't put it in a number to make it over 45 because you didn't have more than $45. So we're going to divide each side by 5, and x is less than or equal to 9. So at most, he can buy 9 sandwiches. Okay, you can buy 6, you can buy 2. You just can't buy 10. All right. A concert hall can hold at most 500 people. Hey, the concert hall at our school is 474. That's kind of cool. We got really close. That's a nice size hall. Anyways, a concert hall can hold at most 500. There's already 372 people, okay, inside. So now we're going to buy tickets. Okay, we're going to fill up the hall. How many people can we get? Can we get one extra person? Yeah. Can we get 5? Yeah. Can we get 10? Can we get 20? Can we get 100? 200? So it can be any of those, but at most. And whenever you see the word at most, okay, the plus x. When we see the word at most, it means that this 372 plus x, I need that number to be smaller or equal to the 500. It just can't be bigger when it's all said and done. All right. So let's go ahead and subtract the 372. And I'm going to get x. It needs to be less than or equal to 128. And then that's it. So any number that's smaller than 128 will work. Okay. Now, if the question was, how many people do you need to hit capacity? Then it's equal 128, right? You don't do the less than or equal. But we just want to know how many more we could fit. Emma needs at least 75 volunteer hours. She already has 39 hours. She earns 4 hours each weekend. How many weekends does she need to volunteer? Okay, well, here's her starting point, 39. No matter what she does, those are in the bank, right? But now every weekend, she's going to get 4 hours. So she's going to 4 more hours for every weekend. We don't know how many yet. And we got to relate that to 75 somehow. Okay. So now she can get more than 75 hours, which is fine. Okay. She can't get less. So this 49 plus 4x, I need that number to be bigger than 75 or equal. Okay. And that's basically how you would set this up. And that's how you have to think about it. I'm going to get that to erase. There we go. Okay. So now after we subtract 39 from both sides, we'll get 4x is greater or equal to, let's see, that would be a 36, right? And once I divide each by 4, x needs to be greater or equal to 9. She's got to do at least 9 weekends. Now, hey, maybe she wants to do more and she wants to commit to like 12 weekends. That's great, but she only needs to do 9. The shelf can hold no more than 90 pounds. It's already holding 54 pounds, and each box is another 6 pounds. So our starting point is 54. No matter how many more boxes, it's going to weigh at least 54, right? Okay, now I'm going to add to that 6 pounds for every box we're going to throw on that shelf. Okay, and I need to relate that to 90. Now, this number right here, can it be bigger than 90? No, that's its maximum. Okay, it can hold no more than 90 pounds. So that's the max. So this 54 plus 6, I need it to be smaller than 90. Could it be 90? Yeah, it could be 90. All right, and so that's how I set it up. Now I'm going to solve it by subtracting 54 on both sides. I get 6x needs to be less than or equal to 36. And when it's all said and done, I'm going to get x that needs to be less than or equal to 6. I can put up 6 boxes. I can put up 5. I can put up 4. I can put up 2, but don't ask for 7 or else that shelf's going down. All right, a taxi. Remember those things? That's a very pre-Uber thing. Okay, a taxi charges $8 plus 3 a mile. So you go in and you just walk in the door and they put the gas on. You're spending $8. Okay, no matter how far they drive. Okay, we're gonna add to that another $3 for every mile that they drive. Okay, now he's got $29 in his wallet. Okay, so no, I can't spend any more than that. So this 8 plus 3x, I need that number to be less than $29. It could also be 29. It's going to run out of money, but it could. So now, as I go and do this, I'm going to get 3x is less than or equal to 21. And so my x needs to be less than or equal to 7. I sure hope that wherever he wants to get to is less than 7 miles. Okay, if it's more than 8 miles, he's going to have to walk a little bit. Okay, a basketball team needs at least 12 players. There are already 7 players signed up. How many more players are needed? Well, they have 7. They need some more. How many? I don't know. But we need at least 12. It's kind of a weird question because there is a limit to how many people you can have. And really, you only need 5. Anyways, let's not think about it too much. So I need to relate this to 12. Okay, can the number be more than 12? Or does it have to be less than 12? Well, we need at least. Whenever you say the word at least, it means that this is the smallest it can get, meaning it could be bigger. So I really need this to be greater than or equal to 12. Because when it says it needs to be at least 12, can you have 14? Sure. Can you have 18? I guess so in this league. Okay, not the NBA. They're going to cap it at 12 for you. Okay, but maybe that's not the NBA. Okay, and so I need to get at least X is great. I need at least 5 people to join. Okay, or else we're not going to have a team. All right. There's some word problems for you. So I hope you're starting to feel more comfortable about the setup. And whether you do or not, you're more than welcome to see more on my maxtutorials.com or go straight to version C, and we'll do a few more of these. Good job working these out, guys.